Bitcoin is $89,000 per coin, and it's on sale. And if I were you, I would buy more. That's certainly what I'm doing with every spare dollar I can possibly find. So a lot of people are bored. This happens all the time. I mean, it's just incessant that people are constantly bored with the price of Bitcoin. Nothing is wrong with Bitcoin. Everything is fine in Bitcoin land. Adoption is marching on. The number of positive announcements has been phenomenal over the last week or two. With Vanguard and Bank of America, Merrill Lynch, and all these organizations adopting Bitcoin. So the price is 89,000. So what? There's a lot of chaos in the world. Bitcoin will be fine. Unless you are 100% allocated to Bitcoin like I am, and you couldn't possibly buy more Bitcoin under any circumstances, those are the only people that even remotely should be pouting that Bitcoin is not moving up fast enough. But again, even in my case, nobody bought all of their Bitcoin. Nobody is 100% allocated to Bitcoin at 89,000 with no ability to buy more and has never bought Bitcoin at less than 89,000. Everybody I know, even if your cost basis is $89,000, you've got some Bitcoin you bought for less than that. Now, if you've got Bitcoin that you've only ever bought for more than 89,000, welcome to the club. You're a class of 2025, and it's highly unlikely that you started buying in 2025 and are fully allocated with every single penny you could possibly put in Bitcoin, bar none. And again, if so, find a way, follow the Dave Ramsey plan, find a way to, end up with more money you can convert to a better money of Bitcoin. So even in my case, it's like, I just got a tax refund, a follow-on tax refund for $6. Literally, the state of Mississippi sent me a tax refund for $6. Okay, guess what? I'm going to put that in Bitcoin. And I'm going to put that in Bitcoin at $89,000 instead of a higher price. So Bitcoin is fine. All that matters in Bitcoin is what is global adoption and how fast is that marching forward? Because in the long run, global adoption is reflected in price. Just like how many people buy stuff from Amazon is eventually reflected in Amazon's price. How many people buy Tesla electric cars, like the one I'm riding in, eventually affects the Tesla stock price. That does not mean the Tesla stock price cannot be depressed for some series of months or even years. But if behind the scenes, the number of people buying and driving in Teslas keeps marching higher and higher and higher, eventually that will be reflected in the price. It is only a matter of time. The same with Bitcoin. Bitcoin adoption is steadily marching on. Eventually, that will be reflected in the price. And in the meantime, what can you do? You can buy as much Bitcoin as you possibly can and hold on to it for as long as conceivably possible. Same advice as always. It never changes. And when Bitcoin's on sale, like it is now, it is a fantastic time to buy as much Bitcoin as you can and hold on to it for as long as conceivably possible. And if you don't have any way to buy more Bitcoin, find a way of creating value in the world that will get you paid. And however you get paid, if it's not in Bitcoin, find a way to convert however you got paid into more Bitcoin. As long as you're creating value in the world somehow, eventually someone will be willing to pay you for the value you're creating, or someone somewhere will accrue that value, and someone will get paid and use that money to buy Bitcoin. So Bitcoin at 89,000 is not a problem. Is it boring? Yes, it's boring. But is Bitcoin slowly being adopted worldwide regardless? Yes. And that will eventually be reflected in the price.